the latest Model Y refresh is out, and I want to give my thoughts on it. And here's what we know so far. Darker wheels, which is the gray instead of like the silver, it's a little bit darker now. We've got the 16-inch screen, which actually doesn't appear to be the high definition screen. We've got a black headliner that essentially looks the same but is black, and so it's like this cloth type of material. And black badging, which I actually kind of like black badging, and a lot of people do that modification anyway, and so that's a cool one, and I kind of wish I actually had one, but that's like, if I really want to do that, that's going to cost me like what, $20-$30 to get some replacement badges at the end of the day. So let's start off with the wheels. So the wheels look cool, don't get me wrong, and I think it's a little bit more luxurious type of style, being dark gray, and I guess Tesla might be doing this transition here, because I bet, if I were to bet, in the next year or so, those wheels will be black on the Tesla Model Y, and that will be the latest refresh. So they'll go from silver to dark gray and then black, because they've done black before in the past, and I think black looks ultimately the best in terms of the sleek look of the Tesla Model Y. Moving to the screen's pretty interesting, because it seems like the screen can be retrofitted into any other refresh vehicle. So like a Model 3 Highland, it seems to plug and play, and even like the Model Y Premium. But some people have already found out that the 16-inch screen in the Model Y Performance is different than the 16-inch screen in the Model Y Premium. It seems like the Performance one is HD, whereas the regular one, the Premium one, is not HD, even though it's the same size. So very interesting to see that, and I bet there might be even a sub-market between these screens, and where you can buy a different version for your Tesla vehicle. But 0.6 inches, to be honest, I don't think you're going to feel much difference with 0.6 inches between the different screens. Headliner. So headliner is an interesting one, because people have already sleuthed and found all the different parts and pieces. It's essentially a black headliner, but the same design. So it's like this cloth material, which in my opinion, I bet that's going to be, if you're looking to buy the black headliner on the Tesla OEM part shop, that's going to be $1,500 plus. Whereas if you're going to be doing that, you might as well convert your headliner to Alcantara, which is like that cloth sport material. It's kind of like what's found on like the side of the doors on the Premium, and Unplugged Performance has a kit that you can purchase, so definitely check it out, link down below. And I'm pretty sure they're going to make a kit for the Model Y Juniper as well, and theirs is like about the same price, which I would probably just do that instead, or find a custom shop that can do the Alcantara swap, because I bet you'll pay way cheaper and it'll look way better than the black cloth that's found in the OEM version for the Tesla headliner. And the cool thing was, like, it's not something that can't be easily swapped. Like, if there was some sort of refresh with this where they changed, that's kind of the thing with Tesla, even when they do any sort of like bumper changes, like Model 3 Performance bumper, people have put the Model 3 Performance bumper on a Model 3. So a lot of these different things, you can refresh your own vehicle yourself. So unless it's like a structural design, completely revamped refresh, like going from like a model, whatever vehicle to a different one where it looks completely different, a lot of these refreshes are kind of very interesting in a sense that you can literally do the same yourself. Like this headliner, I know it pops out like with every other Tesla piece, so you can pop it out and customize it or put in your own, and I bet there's going to be some aftermarket kits like coming very, very soon to make yours black or carbon fiber or Alcantara or whichever, because it seems like a lot of people want to change their headliner. So I'm not necessarily that worried about it. I can think the gray headliner matches the white seats, and it's not like I'm staring at the headliner all the time trying to see like, oh, is it black or not? And so that's kind of my thoughts on the refresh. It's just a small mid-cycle bump to try and maybe change refreshing things, but I don't think it's like that crazy to get super upset over. And you gotta remember, there's always something better, newer, fresher around the corner. Next year we might see some different things with like how it's going to be changed, maybe even a redesign like every 3 years or something like that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Hopefully you guys aren't too upset about the refresh if you haven't gotten already. If you've been waiting, like it seems like the point of sale tax credit has been going indefinitely into the next year, which is this year. So look, kudos to you. You got the best of both worlds, and you get the new vehicle, the new headliner, and also all the different updates if you're getting a Model Y Performance.